Every time I go to an event, I find a new private money person, I find someone that brings me deals, or I simply find someone that changes my mindset that helps me increase my perspective in business, which causes me to make more money. Next time you go to an event, do these three things, and I promise you'll come out making way more than you spent to attend the event. I will say I absolutely love doing these kind of events because of the things that I'm going to give you guys now. I promise if you'll do these three things before you go to your next event, they're absolutely going to change your life, and you're going to find ways to attend more of these events more often. Okay. Now, the first thing that I typically do before I even choose the event that I'm going to go to or that I want to speak at is I think, is this the right event for me? Like, the person hosting it, are they getting the results that I want to get? Do they have connections to the people that I want to be around? And also, does the goal of the event align with what I want for myself, want for my life, want for my family? Okay. And I remember when I went to one of my first big events that cost $5,000. I loved that one because I was able to find guys my age. They were making $250,000 a month at the time, and they believed in God. And so you have to know who is hosting the event. That's what matters the most. Who is hosting the event and who the speakers are. Are they getting the results that you want? And are they going to be able to bring you the people that you're looking for in your business? Okay. Secondly, is you need to stand out. Okay. People have to remember you. And most of these events that you attend, some of them will be on the smaller end and have 50 people, but a lot of them will be on the bigger end and have 100 to 300 people at these events. So you have to be able to stand out amongst the crowd so that way you can attract the person that you're looking for. So now, I always think about what I'm going to wear. Always. Oh, that's like one of the first things that I think, what am I going to wear? So one thing that draws people out is the shoes. When you see people with nice shoes, is on and up. Now, you don't have to go over the top with the shoes. Sometimes just getting your shoes shined or replacing the soles on them could take you mad far. Okay. Or even, say, hey, I'm going to dress down in a suit, or I'm going to do a half suit. That can take you way far as well. For this particular event, you saw I was wearing the Christian Dior's, the white with the red sole, and they had the white spikes. Woo-wee! I love them shoes. Love them. Anytime I wear them shoes, people never point out the shoes, but they're particular about, coming up and shaking my hand, and they typically smile harder when they see the shoes. And then the next thing I always like to have is my watch. Now, I only have one Rolex. This was definitely a big ticket item to get, but it brings out a more sophisticated kind of person. It lets people know that you have consistent money. You know what I mean? And you get people who are more consistent themselves. Okay. Most people they want the big flash and a lot of diamonds and jewelry, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. But with your particular watch that you have, especially like a Rolex, you typically attract people that are more consistent in life and know what you're actually wearing. So always look at what you're wearing. Like I said, it doesn't have to be crazy particular, but you definitely have to stand out with your dress. The first event that I told you I spent $5,000 to go to, I bought 2 new suits from Men's Warehouse. Those were my first tailored suits, and I got those nice expensive shirts. They were like $100 each. I got nice expensive ties. I wanted to look awesome. I had got brand new Cole Haan Nike sole kind of shoes. You have to consider, how are you going to stand out? Standing out is more than just like a physical appearance too. Okay. Because my goal is to get as many numbers as possible. Whether you do something that I don't do, whether you have the level of success or whether you don't, my goal is to get as many numbers as possible at this event. So one thing I do to stand out is when I'm getting people's numbers is instead of giving out a business card, I get their phone number. Okay, I put it in my cell phone, I send them a text. Now my text is typically my digital business card. And so if you want to check out what my digital business card looks like, you can type in Sawand, SAWAND 10K.com, and you'll see what my digital business card looks like. And I share that with them first. And then also I take a selfie with them. I don't ask for permission. I put up my phone, I say, yo, let's take a pic. I grab behind their waist and I snap a shot and I send that picture to them in a text message. And I do that because if there's 100 people at an event and I end up getting 20 phone numbers, on Monday after the event, I have to go through those phone calls and either send text messages or give everybody a call to figure out how we can work together. And so it's easy for me and it's easy for them for us to recognize each other. If you give them just a paper business card, that's gonna end up in the trash after they have a few drinks, for real, okay? Now, the third thing you should do is actually figure out what you should be learning from this event. Because it doesn't matter where you are in business, whether you're a speaker in the event or whether you're in general admission or whether you're in VIP, you have something to learn from this event. Okay. Now, like I said, that's great. You know, you got a goal of actually, getting the result that others are getting. You know, you're standing out so that way you can get as much attention on you as possible and you're grabbing up numbers. But thirdly, we always should be learning. There's something for you to learn. And what I got out of this event is in this next season that I'm going in, I have to forgive my old self for all the things that I thought I could have done better, all the things that I thought I did wrong, and then I have to be able to give my new self permission to be great, to do the ultimate thing that I've been wanting to do all my life, to give myself permission that you are worthy of doing that. Okay, so look, if you guys found this video valuable, if you would like to have me speak at your event, send me an email at thisismetakingaction@gmail.com, or if you'd like to invite me to an event so that way we can meet up and there's something for me to learn or get out of it, I'd love to pop up and just shoot me a comment below to maybe the ticket so I can buy a ticket or just the information about the event. And I'd love to see you guys at the next one. Peace, y'all.